Well, it's hard to believe, but right now there are nearly 3,000 Marylanders waiting for a new kidney. Kidney disease is really that common, and Dr. Eric M. Brown is the Medical Advisory Board Vice Chair for the foundation, the Maryland Kidney Foundation. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, my pleasure.
So we hear a lot about kidney transplants, and it's no wonder because these statistics are really staggering. So talk about just the prevalence of kidney disease nationwide and in our own community.
So nationwide, it's thought to be that around 1 in 7 individuals may have kidney disease, and there's a high percentage of them that may not even know.
Really?
Yeah, because really, unless you've been getting regular blood work done and seeing your physician on a regular basis, you may not even know that you have underlying kidney disease.
So you wouldn't know until it progresses then?
Correct. And it's oftentimes very late in the game when you would actually develop symptoms.
Okay.
So, making regular checks, getting your urine tested for the presence of things like blood or protein is extremely important, because if you don't, it may be silent and, you would have absolutely no idea.
And so it's a big problem nationwide, but in Maryland specifically, those numbers to me seem staggering. They seem really high.
The prevalence in Baltimore is very high. Kidney disease, we know, sort of affects the African American population at higher levels, and in Baltimore City we have a relatively high African American population.
Correct. Yes.
In this, in this setting, about 60% of those people that are on that waiting list are African American, and so it is a big problem in this city as compared to nationwide.
Absolutely, and of course we want to help our community, and we can do that with the National Kidney Foundation. Explain to me how the foundation works and how we can help our neighbors and our friends.
So the foundation is set up in order to mainly raise money, in order to provide that money to a lot of different, great causes.
Yes.
One of them is education, not only for the providers themselves, but also of patients. And that money also goes to screening. So checking people who may not know that they have underlying kidney disease and seeing whether they do. There's lots of funds that are also allotted towards helping people who have kidney disease. So for example, people who are on dialysis have a lot of barriers, whether it's transportation getting to dialysis, helping to pay for their medications.
Right, medical equipment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of those funds will go towards, helping them just with the rigors of what it means to have kidney disease.
And we can help because you have a fundraiser coming up. I'm really excited about this. You've got the Kidney Walk, which I'm going to be emceeing.
Great.
This is a topic that is, near and dear to my heart. I shared with you before we started that a friend of mine is on the kidney list, or she's waiting for a kidney, and that I had gone through the process of trying to be a donor. And so this is one of those things that I feel like all of us know somebody. And so we can get involved and do this walk. Tell me a little bit more about it.
So the walk is coming up. It's on October 6th.
Yes.
It's a great event. I've done it on numerous occasions with my whole family. And basically what it is, it's just a time to raise awareness. Oftentimes the teams that walk have, like you say, some personal connection to someone with kidney disease, whether it be the healthcare professionals ourselves, people who work in the dialysis industry, someone like you who may have a friend or a family member with kidney disease. It's at the Waverly Y.
Yes.
And it's a relatively short walk, and each team is raising money that goes towards all these great programs that I just spoke about a little bit earlier.
I'm going to be lacing up my running shoes. I know it's a walk, but I might power walk it, might as well. So this is happening October 6th. Fill out that registration form beforehand, otherwise you can register at 9 a.m. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it, and we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.